just left our accommodation in Hiroshima. We got basically the whole day to ourselves, so I figured we'd go and visit some places in Hiroshima. It honestly felt surreal to be standing in front of such a famous structure, something that partially survived the atomic bombing of Hiroshima back in 1945. And while it is a symbol of endurance and a reminder of humanity's resilience in the face of devastation, we couldn't feel anything more than heaviness. But before we could dwell on that...
Hello! Can I interview you guys?
Hi!
Hi! What did you eat in Hiroshima?
We haven't eaten today. Well, definitely, if you have any suggestions, we'll definitely go.
Okay, so I recommend you guys to eat okonomiyaki.
That's what I thought you were going to say. I've heard the same thing.
Is there anything you want to try to eat in Hiroshima?
But takoyaki, as I'm told, is very delicious, so I'm looking forward to trying some of that.
Definitely up there as one of the most random encounters we've ever had, but we continued on and continued to pay respects at other monuments.
Something that they described in the museum as the Black Rain. After the initial blast and the fires and all of this destruction engulfed them, there were rains that fell, to which the survivors flocked to, hoping to quench this thirst that had grown in them, only to discover that the rains were blackened and stained clothing, and more importantly were radiated as well. A young man there described it perfectly when he said, "This is hell."
Finished up at the museum. Now it's time to head back to Osaka.
You can Shinkansen that again.
So the night before, we'd actually gone to a New Japan Pro Wrestling show, which was awesome, and we were actually lucky enough to meet a couple of the wrestlers. One of them was Jeff Cobb, a wrestler we've been watching for quite a few years now, and we're lucky enough to bump into at Hiroshima Station. He was nice enough to snap a photo with us, had a little conversation with us about what we were up to, and then we Shinkansen'd our separate ways. Back now in Osaka. Gonna go out to find dinner.